My mother-in-law kept guilt-tripping me for not eating her Indian cooking, so I gave her a taste of her own medicine and started bringing my own dishes. Now she's suddenly not hungry too. My Indian mother-in-law thinks she is the best cook in the world, and that everyone, including her son and daughter-in-law, should practically beg for her food. She takes immense pride in her cooking, and while I can respect that, I struggle with how forceful she can be about it. Culturally, I am not used to a lot of Indian food because of the intense spices, but I do try to eat what I can enjoy. Most of the time, I politely tell her that I'm not very hungry or take a small portion and nibble on it, but sometimes, that response isn't good enough. She'll immediately launch into guilt-tripping me with lines like, "So you don't like my cooking?" or "Everyone loves my food, why don't you?" It puts me in an awkward position, especially since my significant other usually has to step in and stop her. He knows I feel uncomfortable when she pressures me, but that doesn't stop her from trying again the next time. The irony of the situation is that when I first met her, she told me point blank, "I don't like Chinese food." That completely threw me off because I'm Chinese, and Chinese cuisine is incredibly diverse. For her to dismiss an entire category of food so casually felt both insulting and hypocritical. After months of dealing with this, I decided to turn the tables on her. Every time we visit her, I bring food that I have made myself. I act incredibly excited, telling her how much effort I put into it and how I can't wait for her to try my cooking. Of course, she brushes it off with, "I'm not hungry right now," or "I'll eat it later." That's when I give her a sad look and say, "You don't like my cooking? Everyone loves my food, why don't you?" Watching her scramble for excuses is hilarious. She knows she's trapped because she's using the same weak reasoning I've been giving her. She stammers something about how she just ate or isn't in the mood, all the same things I tell her. The best part? Since I started doing this, she has completely stopped pushing her food on me. I guess this little act of petty revenge is working, and honestly, I don't feel bad about it. If anything, it's teaching her a valuable lesson about double standards.